Hi guys. So it is the thunderstorm. This is the 10th. What is today? Wednesday? Okay, it is Wednesday. So it's Wednesday night. Storming. The thunder and lightning has just been so insane. I thought of making this video earlier and then I was like, oh, I can't even. Nobody's even going to hear me if I sit outside. So I am going to try to speak up nice and loud because I do want you to hear me outside of the rain, but at the same time, just take a moment and listen, right? Rain is healing, rain is washing, rain is cleansing, okay? And that is what really drew me to this reading tonight, actually. So you guys will get this tomorrow morning because it'll take it all night to upload. But I really wanted to do a collective reading. Don't worry, the rest of the zodiac sign readings are coming out. But I did want to take a moment here. And I felt drawn to do a collective reading, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. And I don't really know what about. Not necessarily that I don't know what about. I am really looking at, I feel like a lot of us are feeling like this June, I've heard a lot of people saying June's going to be a big month. I feel it. June's going to be a big month. And absolutely, I feel it too. Hence the reason I'm doing this reading. This is a collective reading. It is a general reading, so saying that, please don't try to make things fit in your life that don't fit. Take what fits and leave what doesn't. But I wanted to see, I wanted to ask for the message of inspiration here. What is spirit asking me to even bring to the table tonight, I guess, actually. I might as well stop talking because until I start pulling cards, I don't really know the answer to that. So let's get into this. Okay, are you ready? We're going to start with the LQ, the She Who deck. And this is for the collective. Energies, spirit. Who are you asking the collective to embrace? This was a Scorpio card too today, actually. She Who Creates. Shyla. Creativity, originality, spontaneity. I don't actually know if that's how you say that word. I struggle with it. And Futuro was at the bottom. She Who Divines. Future, choice, and judgment. I'm going to read you the Shyla card here. She who creates dresses to please herself. Everything she wears is a reflection of her true self. She decorates her face with makeup and grease paint to show off her inner fool. See the fool dancing on the tambourine at her side? Shyla makes her own music too. There is a golden salamander on her shoulder that whispers crazy ideas. She chooses to follow the ones that appeal to her in the moment. She adores the ladybug in her hair and the dragonfly on her skirt. Spontaneity, see, and I can't say that, is her middle name, although those who don't understand her call her a risk. Shyla embraces the energy of making things shine in her own unique way. This card is a call to be original and a reminder that following others and doing what others think you should do is simply not for you. You are being challenged to do something beyond the ordinary. Examine your world. Look for your own salamander and dragonfly guides to hint where you need to be. The energy here is movement and change, but in original ways. Don't create another painting of a rose. Paint the thorns instead. Creativity isn't only a paintbrush and canvas. It's cooking, crafting, writing, singing, and even teaching. Where will your originality lie? Shine. Where will your originality shine? Where will it shine? She who creates. feel like I need to read Futura too, because look at this girl. She who divines. Futura. I literally opened up the book right to Futura. Is that not Futura? That's crazy. She who divines holds la mort, the death card in her tarot, and the Seven of Hearts, which signifies unconditional love. One seems dire while the other seems like a fantasy, but they are simply messages for us to interpret. Like the die and key on her necklace, all are tools. Even the opal can be a stone of sorrow if chosen for the wrong reason. Futura also wears an icon of Virgin Mary, representing the sorrows and the joys of women. Futura will help you to see the opportunities that await you. This card points out that you have a choice to make, a decision is waiting to be made, but first, you must review all the possibilities. Make sure you are investigating the many varied paths that lie ahead. This could be an indication to ask someone else to help you delineate your choice before you. This card of looking into the future is a promise of hope, as long as you don't let the current issues hold you back. In order to move forward, you can't drag the past with you. Take time to peer into your window and see future. Where will your feet take you next? Will you follow your heart and your head? Will your heart and head follow? Where will your feet take you next? Will your heart and your head follow? Absolutely. Wow, those are two pretty intense energies to start off with. Shyla and Futura. All right, let's see. Where do we go from here? I'm going to pull the energies here. This is from the Energy Oracle deck, and I'm curious to see what energies Spirit wants to talk about, actually, currently. I am. What is the energy, Spirit? What is the theme? Not even the theme, but what energies do you want to talk to about the collective here? This is energy of Shyla. This energy of Shyla. What is the energies surrounding Shyla? The goddess of the moon. Okay, this creativity comes from something that you are connecting to as an intuition. Okay, this is actually literally very much the same cards that came out for Scorpio earlier today. That goddess in the moon is that connection to your intuition. And when it comes to something of, being she who creates, she who is truly herself. She inspires and she brings life to the things that actually, truly, she connects to. And that's so important. Please do not stick yourself in situations, relationships, whatever they may be. Do not stick yourself in places that your heart does not feel on fire. A man holding a heart came out behind that. This can be talking about a divine masculine of some sort, whether new or reoccurring. Maybe this is talking about some sort of moving forward here, some sort of creation and bond, some sort of connection. Actually came out with that, and on the bottom of the deck was a man holding a coin. Look at this. So on the bottom of this deck is a man holding a coin. Now look at this. A man holding a man holding a heart, and this deceit card came out to clarify this. A man holding a coin, followed by envy, followed by a broken heart, door to romance. Oh, not June bugs. Please don't do that. Oh my goodness. I have my light out here, and I think the June bugs are going to start attacking me, so if I freak out, I'm sorry. I can't handle June bugs. Door to romance, a thinking woman, and then the 7th and 3rd chakra. No way. And then blossoming abundance behind it. Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting more insane. More, not even insane, just more intense. Okay, these energies that are revolving around this kind of creation and this intuition, I really feel that they have strongly to do with some sort of relationship here. Okay? And I'm wondering if it isn't maybe 2 different men. No, it's not going to be that way for everyone. It could be 2 different sides. You know, somebody who is very focused on this kind of energy and pentacle, you know, almost like this kind of focus with the envy behind it. Look at this. You know, this guy holding this pentacle here. Now imagine this man is this woman here, looking out from his silver city, out at this golden kind of, you know, city before him. Like what he has in his hands isn't good enough. Okay? That leads to broken heart. And I kind of feel like this kind of energy, whether this is, for some it could be, you know, this could be 2 different men, or for some this could be like the man within your life, but kind of 2 different parts within him. Okay? There's the part of him that's, you know, holding a heart, and then there's the part of him that's holding the coin. You kind of see what I'm saying? And this holding of the coin, it's almost like the masculine energies here were envious over the fact that, okay, they were holding the coin, but they weren't happy with the coins that they were holding. And within that caused some sort of heartbreak here. Okay, it caused some sort of, there's obviously some sort of like upset, and whether that's just disappointment in the situation or whatever it is. But there was a heartbreak, and then the door to romance. So maybe it was that strain within the relationship, right? That the focus was so much on the pentacles and the money and the aspect of the life that the relationship itself took damage, okay? And within this, the following that door to romance was the thinking woman. And the thinking woman is about following, again, your intuition. These stairways here, this is the enlightenment to the next kind of phase. Okay, see here? She's got this book and all of these butterflies, all these new ideas were here. So as the divine feminine kind of energy here, you know, it's almost like she had to step back. Okay, there was a lot of focus and stuff on the pentacles and the kind of lower vibration energies, because that's what envy is. And envy, this kind of energy is low vibration energy, right? When the person that you are trying to build a life with is focused on things that they don't have, and that's not coming to them, what kind of life does that leave you, right? It leaves you feeling brokenhearted. Okay, that relationship, this door to romance, whatever this was, you know, broken heart came with it. Okay. But within that somewhere, the divine feminine has had to, and guys, I say divine feminine and masculine, but I mean roles flip, okay, especially in general readings, you put them where they place, okay? But she really had to connect this divine feminine, this thinking woman here, right? As she ascended these stairways, and she was like, something's not right here. This isn't the way I want to go. This isn't the energy in the life that I really want to. She connected to her crown chakra here, see? And that's the divine connection. That's the chakra that connects to the divine. And then the 3rd chakra, and that's her solar plex. Okay, she connected to a divine, and then she connected to the spiritual being that she was. And within that was blossoming abundance. Okay? All tied up was behind that in Temple Path. How can I not show these? Okay, and then a woman holding a heart after that, to be honest. Are we only using one deck tonight, Spirit? Because that'll be fine. We can just keep going through the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, a woman holding a heart and a woman holding a coin behind that. Okay? Feminines, divine feminines, are those who are relating very much to this kind of like, you had to step back here. You really had to like find your peace. Okay? That makes sense. That makes sense to me. This man holding a heart, it's almost as though there's been some deception around this love. Okay? And this can be, I mean, people can deceive us for sure. But deceive me once, shame on you. Deceive me twice, shame on me, right? And sometimes I think that we, as lovers, as partners, you know, within life, I think sometimes we overlook maybe the parts of us that can almost be like, I'm kind of almost feeling maybe like you're overlooking the man holding the heart here. It's almost like you have had just this man holding a coin and this kind of envious energy of everything else that he's been missing out on life. That caused the heartbreak and blah, 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 right? And it's almost like you don't believe that he could be holding a heart like this. You don't believe that he could connect to that kind of soft, gentle man that, you imagine this guy to be, right? Somebody who's wearing his heart on his sleeves. It's almost like you feel as though, I'm kind of feeling it's almost like that struggle of, okay, well, could they be feeling that kind of love? Could they really be feeling that within inside their heart? And it really isn't going, yes, it's going to matter. It's going to hurt your feelings for sure if they, for whatever reason, are for some of you, this kind of man holding his heart could very much be a deception of his own kind. Maybe he's just kind of luring you in here. Okay, maybe it is a situation where you are feeling lured, and you're going to have to place that into your life accordingly. Okay, there are always two different sides to the story, especially in general readings like this. And I'm going to just kind of keep repeating that because I'm always concerned that people are going to watch it and then be like, that's totally wrong. Well, okay, it's just not your message. That's all, right? All right, you know what we're going to do? Let's pull tarot. Who's this man holding a coin? Who's this man holding a coin, Spirit? Can you clarify the man holding a coin here? Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, actually. She who creates. See, Shyla, she who creates, is asking you to really connect to who it is that, connect to the things that you want to become, right? Connect to the things that inspire you in life. And then the Goddess and the Moon came out and that said, listen to your intuition because it's guiding you. Spirit's guiding you. The Goddess and the Moon is saying, pay attention here. And then that man holding a heart came in. And that was clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. And this Queen of Pentacles to me is almost kind of that feeling there's two different sides to this, and I'm getting one kind of feeling like it's almost like feeling like you've been holding out for this man holding his heart to be, this beautiful, awesome man holding his heart, and you've been waiting for him to show up. But within this Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, is saying, no, my dear, the power is within your hands. See, you have the ability here to start something new. And I'm also feeling that, and kind of the same message, but it's in a different cycle. In relationships, as to where maybe he has just been so focused on the money-making aspect of his life, and now all of a sudden there's this kind of heart side to his life that he's going to start developing and kind of holding out. It's almost that the Queen of Pentacles she brings things into 3D realm. She manifests stuff into her actual 3D life. She manifested this pentacle. She closed her eyes and she manifested this pentacle. Okay, she's put in hard work, absolutely, for sure. Okay, she's shown up, she's planted the seeds, she's done the work, okay? But now she trusts in Spirit and she trusts in that connection, and she understands that when she is manifesting and growing things, like this Ace of Pentacles, she has the power to bring forth the things that the abundance and fulfillment that she wants in her life. And that goes for all kind of ways of that Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's the same fairly generic scenario for that Queen of Pentacles and that Ace of Pentacles. The power is within you. Okay, the power is within you, and whether or not that's to help create and manifest and maybe blossom or bloom a new relationship or an existing relationship and kind of change the whole dynamic in there, the shift within there, you know, by trusting your intuition and allowing yourself to kind of move forward and begin your business adventures and the things that you want to grow and the things that you want to manifest in life. You know? All right. Queen of Swords and the Devil. So the Queen of Swords, what you must be aware of. The Queen of Swords and the Devil. What's that, Mace? No, I don't know where they are. Sorry. The Queen of Swords and the Devil. The Queen of Swords is talking about clarity. This badass girl just sitting on her mountaintop, okay? And see that sword? She's holding that sword and she's just patiently kind of sitting there like, yeah, all right. I'm all right where I'm at. I'm steady. I'm okay where I'm at right now. You know, she's been through shit. She's seen her battles, okay? But she's sitting on top of her mountaintops and she has her sword because what isn't going to serve her, she will cut away. You know, she's cut away the shit that hasn't served her in her life. She's moved forward, okay? She's released the things that she couldn't take forward with her. She knows that. She's clear on that. She's intuitive on that. Notice again how it's a queen? Because it's talking about that intuition. It's talking about that divine feminine side of you. And you don't have to be a divine, you don't have to be a female to connect to that intuition side of you. Okay? The queen here, followed by this devil, that clarity on the negative toxic energies that need to be cut. Chances are, when you heard this message, or when you watch this message again, or when you sit with this message for a little bit, you'll start to really like play out maybe some of the things that, okay, this is how I think about this. This is the low toxic kind of lower vibration energy that I kind of feel around, you know, this situation. And when you open yourself up to it and ask, you'll get the clarity for that kind of situation. You know, when you ask your spirit guides for clarity, for guidance, you know, when you ask your spirit guides to illuminate what needs to be cut, what sort of toxic energy needs to be removed from your life, well, it gives it away. It allows the spirits and your guides to actually bring in that clarity, bring in that healing, bring in that. I just had a moth lay right. Did you see that? Did you see that moth? He likes my bright light. And the Three of Cups fellowship, a coming together here. Absolutely. And I think sometimes, you know, I don't want you to watch this reading and think, okay, this reading, you know, my relationship isn't going anywhere, obviously. This reading isn't for me, but that's not necessarily what this reading is talking about. It is just talking about the shift in how somebody's energies have been. And that's the devil energy. Okay, the devil energy is the attachment to the lower vibration energies in our life. It's the things that, you know, have strings to us and make us feel like puppets. Okay? But your strengths here and the things that are actually going to like inspire you and change you here is the clarity, the Queen of Swords, the devil, and then the Three of Cups. That's fellowship. That's coming together. Okay? That's a lot of love. Look at those. Look at those girls. You know? The Three of Cups can be talking about relationships coming together, families coming together, okay? Friends coming together. But it's talking about a fellowship. It's talking about a joining. Like, it's talking about, yeah, good energy being there. And there is good energy. Just cut the shit that isn't working. Cut out the lower vibration energies, okay? Don't be envious of things or a life that is not yours. Be happy and content in the beautiful life that you've been given to live, okay? What do you want the collective to pay attention to right now? What does the collective, can you please get off my chin? What does the collective need to pay attention to right now, Spirit? Wheel of Fortune. The change, there's a shift here. And a shift needs to happen. A shift, the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. The shift needs to happen because in order to embrace this new Page of Pentacles, okay? Okay, here's the Wheel of Fortune. This is the shift, okay? This is the change. This is the movement. And the most constant, I say this again and again and again, but the most constant thing in life is change, okay? This is the shift. It's going from thinking that, you know, maybe this way was the way that it needed to be, and it's opening up and allowing the Page of Pentacles a brand new place to create and grow. New pentacles, okay? New things, new opportunities, okay? Maybe it's a shift in dynamic within the relationship, you know? Maybe one has been, you know, maybe all of a sudden there's been this shift. But there's energies behind. See here? See this down here, this singing bowl? There's things here that are being left behind. Okay? Things that have been set out to sea, set on fire, and are being walked away from. You know, this girl's walking towards the sunshine. Okay? And that's a lot what this is being asked. You're being asked to embrace. Okay? Allow the shift here. Allow it to happen. Allow the change to have a place. Because by allowing that and embracing the Page of Pentacles, walking away from the garbage that isn't going to serve you and into that light, you know? And that can just be simply talking about energy. It can be talking about old patterns. It can be talking about the way that you have been going at some things, right? Now is the time. If you're feeling like, you know, oh, June's going to be a big month for me and I want to change something up, something's going to happen, okay. Change the way that you've been doing things. You can't show up every single day to the old same patterns and expect change. That's not how that works, okay? That stuff has to go. Absolutely. That stuff has to go. All right. Let's see. Let's see what strength. Animal. Ooh. Spider. Absolutely. Make your dreams real. Spider spirit. Make your dreams real. It's an energy that you are being asked to embrace. I love this because I'm not even kidding. I was talking to my mom today about this, and I'm going to read you this one from the book because what an amazing... Spiders start their whole webs by just one strand of intention, and that's going to probably say this right here. Make your dreams real. Weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention, and then spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, and spirit will take 10 toward you, for the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation with spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to bring the dreams from the realm of intention into the world of sense where they take form. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions and then act as if you have become the one that lives the life you desire. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you set in motion. Another message of spider spirit is thinking any new oh my goodness. Sometimes my tongue gets my eyes move like so flippin' fast and my tongue does not move as fast as my eyes do. Another message of spider spirit is about any creative project you may be considering. Writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening, etc. Now is a time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now. If you are so inclined, let yourself be open to abundance. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I read that, because that just summed up pretty much my entire reading here with a lot less mamble jamble than I was trying to make out. Absolutely. Absolutely the spider spirit. Okay? Look at the pentacles. Look at the things, the tangible beginnings. Look at all of these pentacles. Pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. Okay? As you create, as you align yourself and begin to create the things in your life that you love. And, you know, oftentimes, like, I used to always think, okay, but what am I creating? I'm not a very creative kind of person. I'm not an artsy, like, I'm not very arts and crafts kind of oriented. I'm not much of a painter, blah, 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 right? But there's so much in your life. What do you want to become? Who do you want to become as a person, as a human, right? Who do you want to become? And trust in that intuition, trust within that spiritual being of who you want to become. That there is this, I don't know, unique kind of evolution to the being that you are. Okay? As you stay true to who you truly are, as you align yourself to the dots, you know, you're like, oh, this one serves me, this one's great. Oh, this one serves me, this one's great. You know? You evolve into this like highly enlightened kind of, I don't know, spiritual being, you know. You enhance the lessons that you are here to learn, I think is what I'm trying to say. Wow. Angels, do you have anything to say? We should just you guys. What do you have to say? It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Leadership. Okay, and this doesn't always necessarily mean having to go out and, you know, lead the parade or the protests or whatever the case may be. This can be showing up in relationships and setting good examples, leading people in the good energies that you put out. You know, understanding that when you cut this lower vibration energy, when you cut this lower vibration devil toxic energy out of your life, okay, when you are clear and precise about the intentions that and the direction in which you want to go in your life, and you say, okay, this isn't going to serve me, this needs to go. I'm not being attached to this kind of lower vibration energy anymore. We're not allowing this negativity to have a place within us. We're moving forward from there. The three of us, spirit, you, your lover, okay, moving forward, whoever else is involved there, right? Moving forward into a higher kind of place. You know, aligning yourself and just showing up every day with the positive energies and saying, no, I want to be this kind of person, okay? I'm telling you, that's where the good stuff's at. Don't allow the negativity and the toxic energies that other people are struggling with and carrying to be your burdens as well, okay? Jesus died for all of our sins, all of our burdens. They've all been taken. Okay, that has already been paid. So there's nothing that somebody can lay at your feet that you have to be burdened to or you have to feel carried to. That includes negative toxic energy. That's stuff that you can just hand over and release. It's important to do so. It's important to do so. God is in ecstasy, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if God is in ecstasy, I wonder what he sees when he looks at you. Nothing ever is worth closing your heart over. Those were from the Untethered Soul. Absolutely. Okay, collective, I think that's it. It's not going to fit for everybody, and it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be a reading for everybody, and that's okay. You know, accept that. Again, like I said in the beginning, take what fits, leave what doesn't. But I'm sure there's more than one of us that needs a reminder that the negative energy that we're carrying forward here, or the negative energy that we have maybe allowed somebody else to kind of stir up within inside of us, that's not our energy to carry. Okay? That's theirs, and you can still love that person, and you can, you guys can still work together on that, and whatever needs to happen there. Okay? But it's trusting the energies that you want to move forward. Okay? It's being intuitive about where you want to go. That's where it's at. Okay? Till next time, take care.